don't even need to chant the words. Disappear before I end this verse. I got the Midas touch, and you're late for the gold rush. So cut the sales talk, out here bragging that you'll never die. Ha! Come to the field, you'll find an animal. Yeah, I'm a beast, a machine. It's now or nothing. Can't be sleeping on it when you're moving for it. It's now or nothing.
So I want you to be at a state right now wherein you give it your all, wherein you are receptive. For me to be able to do this and serve you is really a big privilege. I don't take this lightly.
I bought an old house in 2015. I bought this one for 800,000. So I studied a lot about property. What did I do? Read books. May nakita ako seminar. Uy, Robert Kiyosaki.
How are you feeling? 11th year of serving Pinoys and it's been a roller coaster ride. Let's prosper, prosper,
So I learned, okay? Natuto na ako. I implemented what I learned from Robert Kiyosaki.
I thought there's only like one or two ways to invest into properties, but you learn there's multiple ways to make money in property investing.
Marami akong natutunan, especially investment. So na-open yung mind ko.
Believe me, your mindset's actually dictated by two types of thinking. One is the real you. The other one is just subconscious you.
The main thing that sticks to me is what Rex has shared about the gap, gratitude, awareness, and planning. It's quite important.
Proper mindset is very important talaga, and the strong why.
It's very fruitful because we can see na marami tayong projects, events, and people can, and participate as well.
If you're planning for your retirement, it's really good to know about property investing.
Like what's been said, knowledge is power. It's something that you can quantify and you can put the price.
7 years ago, I walked on fire. Literally. On purpose. Yeah, on purpose. Because I was at a state wherein I can do anything. I was able to let go of that fear. Because if you can walk on fire, what can't you do?
Our mission is to help Filipinos prosper faster in New Zealand.
What's next, Ivan? Where are you going to get the money to build the units? Tama? That's the next question, right? So from my knowledge, I know if I can add value into something, that's the basic life principle. Right? If you add value into something, you can get that value.
We know that we can make a difference. So we don't want ang Pinoys here don't have someone na magbigay ng helpful information to guide you on how to not just settle here in New Zealand but prosper faster.
Deal namin, I got 300,000 here. Gagamitin kong equity nito. Tapos magpa-pre-sales ako. Are you happy to lend me money para i-construct ko ito? Sabi nila, sure. E di ginawa ko, nag-market agad kami. Pre-sales, 5 unit lang naman. Nabenta lahat.
So this is one of those activities that we have to do, and we can see that we want to impart knowledge from our experts.
I made money again!
Who agrees with me, the showing of hands, that everything starts from here?
Hindi ko sinabi sa wife ko na nalulugi na yung business.
Kasi yung mindset natin, the way we look at things, will determine the attitude that we have.
Grabe, sakit. Kasi I feel like failure. I feel like yung family ko, alilit pa ng mga anak ko, tapos parang I let them down.
Well, welcome to Pinoys and NZ. I'm Christine.
And this is Mel's, and we're here today at
Our first ever live event for property investing organized by Pinoys and NZ.
Imagine there's that power bar and then you grab it and pull it down. And then after that, the gratitude meditation. Just put your hands in your heart and just feel the beating of your heart and just be thankful for everything that you have.
It's been 11 years that we're serving the community and the group, and now we're officially launching webinars, live events.
Let's prosper faster, Pinoys and
Tapos inisip ko, ayoko na siguro tumuloy sa property development. Balik na lang ako sa pagiging empleyado. Siguro mga 2 months, sabi ng wife ko, cheer up, laban. So, naisip ko, actually, there's a failure behind every success.
Yeah, this is a fantastic seminar. Ang dami kong natutunan dito.
Guys, this is the most important thing. Lahat tayo nagkakamali. Walang perfect. But we have to learn from our mistakes.
Malaking tulong siya para dun sa mga first-time investors.
Affordability. Ano ibig sabihin? Like, bibili ka ng bahay, 5,000 yung babayaran mo monthly, ang current rent mo is just 3,000. So, ibig sabihin, may shortfall na 2,000, right?
I can say personally na marami ako natutunan. Yung mga questions ko about investment, nasagot nila.
The second one is character. You may have the best income and stuff like that, pero ang character mo is hindi ito nothing to do with you being a good housewife. Something to do with financial character.
It says there money back guarantee, pero no need to advertise that because your money is really worth it. We gain so much knowledge.
So yung fear po natin comes with the knowledge kasi lack of knowledge po, kaya po tayo natatakot.
First thing that you need to do is invest in yourself.
You know, our 2 speakers, definitely, they made the room rock.
Ang property investment, hindi madali to.
Possible pala yon even in a normal person like us.
How did I do that? Parang, Ivan, parang imposible. From 29, 3 years lang. Tapos pag i-liquidate ko lahat ng properties ko, that's good amount of cash.
Oh my gosh, guys, we had an amazing event today. But it's really good if you want to succeed, you have to be willing to do what successful people do.
Yes, and it is very valuable information being shared today. We've heard really good feedback, and I hope we can share it more to more people pa, no?
I'm happy that I attended this one. I gained a lot of knowledge on property investment. I will highly recommend that. If you didn't attend this one, you miss out. Sorry.
Ayan! Good evening, everybody! I'm Christine and welcome to Pinoys and NZ, our Prosper Faster webinar series. And hi, Mels! I just want to say hello to Mels. Nagpakulot pa siya, guys, para tonight.
Yeah, para effort.
And
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, and very excited tonight for our topic, property co-investing in New Zealand. So you can see we played the videos. Those are the events that we did last year, and we'll have more this year. And today, a very exciting topic kasi from our live events and webinar last year, we already got, are blessed na kami ni Mels, no? Na natutunan natin yun, and we want more of our community to learn more and not just learn, but execute, right, Mels? Quickly share about something before we call our speaker for tonight.
Before I share about it, can you just those that are watching, if you can please tag your friends kasi busy ang messages ko, naghahanap sa link. So I've just sent the link as well to some of my friends. What was the question, Christine? What was our experience?
Yeah, our experience from last year again. I think our theme for this year. Let's again hilaan pataas, and this is our way of hilaan pataas in our group because I see a lot of. I think it's a big topic pa na parang yung iba, yung mga attitude and all that. We want to remove that in our community and change it with more positive environment where we help each other, and we're so blessed because we have very generous mentors, successful mentors in our community who are willing to share and get out of their comfort zone and give their valuable time to us.
It wasn't easy though. We had to kulit them how many times. And like, yeah, marami nang nag-yes. And yeah, slowly we are re-inviting them again because marami nahuli at nagsisi that they weren't able to join us during our webinars and also yung live events namin sa Auckland. It's not easy to organize a live event. So if we do have one, please, it took us a long time. Christine flies from Nelson pa. And the back end is very hard to do, like the emailing and all the details and preparing for the event. But it is very fruitful. Like, nawalan ako ng flatmates after our webinars, our seminars, because my flatmates decided to buy within a month or 2 months after the seminar kasi they realized they can actually get into the property ladder. And yeah, that's the power of knowledge and the community that we made, because they can have access and they have the guide on what steps to do. Sometimes you just don't know that you're ready, but you don't know what you don't know. Like so with these webinars, we are giving you information from our experts, and then it's up to you to apply it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very
And of
valuable.
course, we want to push you as well to apply it. I know it's
Assess.
up to you, but we will find a way on how can you make it easier. Kasi minsan, information is available everywhere. But this webinar tonight, we will be talking about something, and then next is what's next, and you can actually execute. And we did it ourselves. We're so blessed, and so we have to share it to our community. So without further ado, I'm just gonna quickly. So this is our topic, of course, for tonight. Property co-investing in New Zealand, and of course, our very generous speaker and Kuya Ivan has been with us, one of our trusted mentor here in Pinoys and NZ, guys. We're so blessed to have him. So, palakpakan natin. And before that, of course, please do share kung saan kayo ngayon, saan kayo tonight, and tag your friends and share kung maybe yung mga bago, no? I think we would love you to learn as well yung mga nandito na for many years. Marami pa tayong pwedeng matutunan. And yes, let me call. Tang-tang-tang. Basta na may music ako, no? Kuya Ivan. Hello, Kuya.
Good
Thank you
evening.
again, Kuya.
Good
Ayan,
evening.
magandang gabi sa lahat.
Ay, Kuya, you're using your language, a dialect.
Oy, sa mga Ilonggo, maayong gabi sa inyong tanan na.
Magpiko
At
ta
sa
o
mga Bisaya,
magdala.
maayong gabi. Yan. Kamusta lahat? Greetings from Christchurch.
Yeah. So
Yes,
currently I'm in
from
Auckland.
Christchurch.
Christine is in Nelson, and Kuya Ivan is based in Christchurch, but he flies a lot.
Andiyan na naman ako sa Auckland next week. In 2 weeks time.
Yeah.
So of course, again, guys, siguro if you're following our webinar, you would know Kuya Ivan's story. Grabe din. But tonight, our topic is very, very specific. And again, after this webinar, if you are someone who likes to get results, wants to take action, kasi again, we want to challenge you here that, information is really not, it's not enough if you don't execute or apply it. So after this webinar, I want to invite you to take notes. Maybe right now you're not in the capacity to co-invest or invest, but or maybe you are. So kaya nga natin to ginagawa, no? Kasi we're opening possibilities to our community. And kami rin ni Mels na we never thought we can do this. But with the Kuya Ivan's guidance and Ate Beth, we managed to do it. So it's so exciting. Kuya, sige nga, introduction. Sorry, wala lang introduction.
Yeah. Kasi karamihan sa mga gusto mag-invest, na-intimidate sa property kasi they're thinking, oh, property, you need a lot of money to invest in property. No, actually, um, there are some investment strategy in property na you don't need money at all. Sounds too good to be true. Pero yes,
Um,
it's true. I've done that before. You don't need any money. And if you want a little bit risk, you need there's a way na kahit malit lang ang pera mo, you can still invest in property, which is the co-ownership or co-investing. So tonight, yun lang i-focus natin para specific lang ang topic. Maybe pagka gusto niyo naman ng ibang topics, siguro in the next couple of months or weeks, we can jump into other topics naman.
they can actually review our previous webinars as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's free for everyone to access naman, di ba?
Yes,
So, yun, para sa mga hindi nakakilala, I've been in the property industry since 2012 when I arrived in New Zealand. I arrived in New Zealand 2011. I got a job in construction industry in 2012. And then I quit my job in 2015, started my own business. It's a struggle, but from 2015 until 2024, thank God, medyo, sa awa ng Diyos, surviving pa rin. Never went back to employment. There's like a lot of ups and downs, but then with God's grace, tsaka konting persistent and a little bit of luck, here we are. Medyo nakakarami na ng property, kaya andito ako ngayon to share my knowledge kasi sharing is caring. Yeah, myself, I learned a lot and paid a lot of seminar. Last week I've been to Robert Kiyosaki. I paid $8,000 for just to attend
Wow.
the seminar.
But before that, kuya, di ba? I heard it's like $25,000.
Yeah, yung unang-una, mura lang. 1,000 yung first one ko, naging 4,000. This time kasi nagpaano ko yung tawag dito, diamond or platinum ba yun? Yeah. Yung diamond
Dalawa pa kayo.
member. Oh, kasi gusto ko
Very lucky.
last time ako lang kasi, and I always, after I learn something, I teach my wife kung ano yun. Pero sabi ko, iba talaga kung nandun siya eh. Iba yung passion tsaka enthusiasm. Kasi I was so enthusiastic when I was there in the room with Robert Kiyosaki. Kasi dati nababasa ko lang ang libro niya. That time, andyan talaga ako nakikita ko siya. So, gusto ko siya dalhin. Kaya kahit sabi ko, kahit magkano pa yan, sometimes, hindi mo ma-measure you can't put like an amount sa knowledge eh. Kasi yung ROI ng knowledge, unlimited ang ROI. Lagpas-lagpas sa, kung gagamitin mo kung
Plus,
natuto
kuya,
ka lang.
avoiding the mistakes.
Correct, isa pa yon.
1.5 billion. Magkano ba yun, kuya?
Yeah, 1.2 lang. 1.2 million.
So so guys, we try to keep this webinar just for 1 hour maximum, including Q&A. So Kuya Ivan, I believe you have you prepared some materials for us tonight, and I can't saan ba yun? Wala eh.
Parang ang dami pang dapat i-chika, no?
Okay,
yeah.
I'll share my screen.
Yes, you can get started for tonight. So guys, if you have a notebook right now and paper, I would suggest you take a note, and then again, we always want you to execute after the webinar. Don't leave this webinar and then say, maybe kaya mo. We will have another lot the next stage on how you can actually really execute what have you learned tonight. And marami pa tayong mga upcoming webinar for Pinoys and NZ. Again, hilahan
Did we mention first the people that are watching?
Yes.
Actually, we have consistent followers na, no, like they've started, like, they were just curious before, watched webinars, and then they attended our live events, and now you can see people showing up consistently, and those people have already bought their properties. So also saying hi to everyone that are watching. 90, we have 90. This is, I think, the most yung sa few minutes pa lang na pagsa-start. Yeah, just wanna say hi to Melody Ikay, Bobby Chua, Esme Susor, Chano Laudit, hello. Nelson Diaz, Mayang Gabi, watching live from Christchurch, kuya. And Emmanuel Matutina, watching from Wellington, pero taga Auckland. Wow, naka-travel pa sila. Jude Aguilar, tagging their friends. Hi, Lizelle. Sabi niya, hi, Kuya Ivan. Si JB Mars, hello. Hello, Miss Christine and Miss Melody. And shout out Kuyang Ivan Prisketo. Ano is? JB Mars. Siya ba yung sa Mang Nasal?
And of course, hello to our Pinoys in NZ. We now have over 150,000 members. So welcome, guys. We really hope that you find value on what we do. A lot of work, but I guess that passion in our heart to really share what we are. We want a shortcut kasi wala to nung nagsimula kami, no? Wala talagang ganito. And we're like parang blind talaga. So right now we're very blessed and I hope you take advantage of that. What we have here in our Pinoys and NZ community. So, Kuya Ivan, I'm going to share your screen and we can get started with our formal webinar about shared ownership in property.
Okay. Sige. At some point, feel free to ask questions. Kasi kapag hinayaan nyo yung burning questions nyo, you might forget about it. Okay? So, let's start. Tonight's topic is shared ownership in property, or also known as co-investment. So, sabi ni Benjamin Franklin, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Tonight, free ang inyong seminar, but you spent your time, you invested your time for tonight, and I hope you will learn something from tonight. Okay? Napansin niyo ba na ang pagkain, the groceries, the cost of living is getting more expensive? Kung hindi nyo napansin, rich kayo.
Wow.
Pero kung napansin nyo, ibig sabihin, welcome sa realidad ng buhay. And headline February 29, 2024, price of common food soared more than 50% in New Zealand. Di ba? Anong gagawin natin dyan kung tumaas ang presyo? Magtrabaho pa na magtrabaho? Pwede naman. Kaso nga lang, mauubusan ka ng oras sa asawa mo, sa anak mo. Sayang naman yung time na instead na in-spend mo sa loved ones mo, tinrabaho mo pa. Or B, you make your money work para kahit na you do what you're doing right now, say you're an employee, you run your own business, you have an extra money there, you can make your money work by, doing some investments. So, yun ang ito kasing itong what do you call this? This is called inflation. Okay? Yung mapagtaas ng bilihin, that's inflation. And wala tayong magagawa. Wala kahit sinong i-elect natin. Mami-minimize mo kung meron tayong good government, no? So, if you look at it, in 1976, sino man pinanganak sa inyo ng 1976?
Mga young pa kami.
77 ako. So, noong 1976, hindi pa ako pinapanganak niyan. 77 ako eh. So, 75 cents lang ang Big Mac. Okay? By 2022, naging $7.10 na ang Big Mac. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Di ba? That's inflation. So imagine, tumaas ang bilihin. Pero ang iba sa inyo, Ivan, paras lang yan. Kasi dati, syempre, mababa lang din ang sahod. Di ba? Ngayon kasi mataas ang sahod. Tingnan natin. Let's go sa Noong 1976, ang minimum wage, $7. Noong 2022, $21.20 ang minimum wage. Pag kukunin mo ang difference ng $7 ng Big Mac na price na 75 cents to $7 minimum wage, 11% lang ang difference yan eh. Pero pag titingnan mo itong 2022, aba, tumaas nga ang sweldo pero lumaki ang difference, naging mas mahal na. Mas more expensive ang pagbili ng Big Mac. Siguro kaya anong lesson learned natin dito? Huwag bumili ng Big Mac. Go for healthy option. Andiyan naman si Mang Joe Enesal, di ba? So, pag titingnan mo to, ang Consumer Price Index, ito sa mga, pagka gusto nyong, paminsan-minsan, try nyo tingnan yung mga statistics, alamin nyo siya, it helps a little bit about, kasi hindi, inevitable, if you wanting to invest in property, you need to read and understand what's going on with our economy. So, itong Consumer Price Index, ito isa sa basihan ng economy natin kung it measures yung gaano kamahal ang bilihin. Okay? So, noong December 2023, ang CPI is nasa 4.7%. Ibig sabihin, tumaas ang mga bilihin by 4.7%. Kung makikita mo September, medyo mas mataas ang sa 5. Around September, ang pinakamataas nasa 8% ang pinakamataas na CPI. So it only goes to show na ang mga bilihin tumataas. Okay? It's inevitable. Ngayon, imagine meron kang pera. Okay? Ang pera mo, ilalagay mo naman sa bangko para mamahabol sana yung pagtaas ng bilihin or ng inflation. Okay? Kasi imagine 1976 may pera ka na. Nilagay mo sa bangko para humabol sa inflation, di ba? Inang sinasabi natin. Pag ilalagay mo naman, kung tumataas ang inflation by 4 or 5%, at ilalagay mo ang pera mo sa bangko, tingnan natin ha. Ito sa screenshot from ANZ. Sabi dito, pag may ANZ Sears Saver account ka, ang total interest mo ay 4.5. But be very careful kasi 1.25 interest ang standard per annum. Kung hindi mo gagalawin ang pera mo sa ANZ Sears Saver account every month at hindi mo gagalawin at lalagyan mo minimum $20, yes, kikita ka ng additional 3.25% per annum. E paano po kung nagalaw ko? E di 1.25 ka lang. Again, 1.20, kung lalagay mo yung pera mo sa bangko, 1.25% lang ang kikitain. Ang inflation, 4 to 5%. Okay? So, dun pa lang, makikita mo, teka, lugi ako Di ba? Ngayon, kung ilalagay mo sa online account, fine, meron 2.75%. Kung ilalagay mo sa term deposit, yes, 6%, pero huwag mong gagalawin yan. Okay? Kikita ka ng 6% for 240 days ang mong ilalagay diyan. Malas lang kasi minsan lumalagpas ang inflation ng over 6%. So, hindi ka pa rin mananalo. Okay? Sabi nga sa di ba, sa mga sugarol, the banker always wins. Alright. Ngayon, bilang sa buhay natin, sabi ni Robert Kiyosaki, merong 4 na paraan ng pagkita ng pera. Yung iba, nagiging employee. Yan. As an employee, may trabaho ka. Tapos, merong business owner. ESBI. Start as a employee, tapos self-employed. Ang self-employed, ito yung mga builder, you own your own business, plumber ka, lawyer, doctor, yan. So, sarili mo ang company mo. Okay? Tapos, business owner, ito na yung meron ka na siguro mga 50 na staff, medyo may time ka na to relax a little bit, or investor. Ano ang difference ng mga to? Pag employee, the company, I've been an employee before, no? So, my company buys my time. I have to go in and out of the company from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then in exchange, they pay me. Pag nag-self-employed ka naman, so kung halimbawa, lawyer ka, so hawak mo yung oras mo. Kung magtatrabaho ka, may pera ka. Kung hindi ka magtatrabaho, hindi wala kang pera, di ba? Kung business owner ka naman, based sa definition ni Robert Kiyosaki, medyo may time ka na ng konti na mag-relax-relax. Pwede ka nang hindi na kailangang na andun ka, but then kailangan pa rin ng leadership mo para gumana ang business, para maging successful. Ang investor on the other hand, hindi ka kailangan nandyan. Kahit wala ka nga dyan eh. Ano lang kailangan dyan? Yung pera mo. Di ba? Yung pera mo, napapalaki mo. So, recap natin uli. Pag employee ka, wala kang magagawa. Kailangan pumasok araw-araw para masweldohan ka. Kasi kapag hindi ka pumasok, tatanggalin ka ng boss mo. Or wala kang sweldo. Self-employed, medyo mas lamang siya ng konti sa employee kasi pag self-employed ka, medyo makakalabas-labas ka ng konti, meet with your friends over coffee, hindi mo kailangan magpaalam sa boss kasi ikaw ang boss. Okay? However, kapag may nangyari sa iyo as a self-employed person, guho. Wala na. Halimbawa na wag naman nahulog ka naglalakad ka diyan sa daan tapos nahulog ka sa imburnal. Wala na kinabukasan, hindi ka makakapagtrabaho. So kung lawyer ka or plumber ka, may trabaho ka kinabukasan, cancel lahat 'yun. So yung family mo, wala din. 'Di ba? Wala ng income. Okay? Same with employee. Pagka may nangyari sa iyo, wala ka na ring income, wala na ring income yung family mo. Ang kaibahan again ng self-employed sa employee ay oras. Mas may oras ka na ng konti pag ikaw ay self-employed. Pag business owner ka naman, mas may oras ka na talaga ng konti at medyo you can utilize your time to make more money kasi yung mga staff mo na ang nag-handle ng mga menial jobs na para sa iyo. Ang ginagawa mo na lang dito ay to oversee and give directives para maging successful ang business. Again, itong pinakamaganda, ang investor. Pag investor ka, again, may mangyari sa iyo, okay lang. Safe ang pera mo na andyan lang, and then your kids, your loved ones, your wife, your family can still access that money, that investment. Okay? So, yan ang konsepto ni Robert Kiyosaki ng ESBI, ng cash flow quadrant. Ang hina-highlight niya rito, it is encouraging everyone to become an investor. Pwede ka kasing employee ka, you have an investment. Okay? Pwedeng self-employed ka, you have an investment. Business owner ka, you have an investment. Kasi, ang sinasabi ni Robert Kiyosaki, kapag employee ka, self-employed ka, or business owner ka, one income stream, nawala yung income na inaasahan mo, lahat guho. So dapat meron kang at least dalawang income stream. So as an employee, tatrabaho ka, that's one income stream. Tapos put your savings into investment, that's one income stream. Another income stream, so dalawa na. So mawala man isa, hindi ka at risk na mawala ng pera kasi dalawa ang income stream na gumagana. Okay? No questions? Right. Now, sabi ni Investopedia, the timeless ways to protect yourself from inflation is invest in stocks. Stocks kasi pag makita mo yung mga stocks na katulad ng Nvidia, no? Or Tesla na lang nung ang daming stocks sa utak ko ngayon. Let's say Tesla. Nung nag-start ang Tesla nung early 2000s, Grabe, halos magkano lang. Imagine mo kung nag-invest ka ng $1,000 sa Tesla stocks back in early 2000. By now, ang yaman mo na. Lagpas ang 1,000 mo could be around 100,000. So, it's good din ang stock market. However, huwag kayo mag-i-invest sa isang maglalagay ng pera kapag hindi nyo alam. Ang stocks kasi medyo ang daming variables, no. Maganda siya. I have an investment in stocks. Maganda siya kung alam mo, kung dapat inaaral mo. Okay? Kikita ka, basta aralin mo. Invest in yourself. Dapat pala yun ang number 1, no? Invest in yourself. Dapat, wag kang pumayag na, wag mong sasabihin na, oy, buti pa siya, ang swerte, kumikita siya. Kasi baka nag-invest siya sa sarili niya, di ba? So, kaya andito tayo ngayon to learn new things, hilaan tayo pataas. I encourage you to invest in yourself by learning new things. Ako personally, I'm reading books, I'm buying books, pero to be honest, sa sobrang busy ko madalas, ang luxury na talaga kapag may time ako straight 1 oras makapagbasa ng libro. So, ang ibang ginagawa ko, yan, habang nagjo-jogging minsan, nakikinig naman ng mga podcast about tungkol sa minsan investment sa stocks, real estate, minsan kay Tony Robbins for personal growth. Ay man, bakit hindi ka pa ba magaling? Ba't kailangan pa ng mga more learnings? Every day, kahit na every day mayroon ka pa rin at meron matututunan na learnings. In fact, when I started with kay Robert Kiyosaki, grabe yung learnings ko ng first seminar niya. Sobrang dami ko natutunan. Ang matenda ko lang ng second seminar, medyo may natutunan ako. On the third seminar, akala ko na ako matutunan kasi sabi ko, galing-galing ko na siguro. Pero mayroon pa rin ako natutunan. And then yung fourth one, last week, umatenda ko, may natutunan na naman ako. Sabi ko, talagang life is continuous learning. So, I encourage you guys na invest in yourself. That's the best ROI. Kapag may makakita kayong mga seminar na wag niyo sabing mahal. Kasi hindi mo alam yung kapasidad ng utak mo tsaka ang return on investment niyan sa iyo. Okay? Kaya ako, sabi ko nga, kung hindi dahil kay Robert Kiyosaki, at that time, nung wala akong pera noong 2014, ang $1,000 feels like it's like a savings of a lifetime. Pero I let go of that $1,000 para umattend kay Robert Kiyosaki. And nakakatuwa kasi may picture ako, and then nung pinipirmahan niya yung libro ko, and pinirmahan niya yung libro ko na Rich Dad Poor Dad, sabi ko, Robert, did you know when in 2014 I attended your seminar, and that's the best money I spent ever. I'm so proud na nasabi ko sa kanya yun. Kaya invest in yourself, nothing wrong with that. Now, my favorite of course is invest in real estate. Ang stocks kasi, merong certain pag titingnan mo yung control mo sa stocks, hindi mo control ang market. Hindi mo control kung anong nangyayari, kung may mga insider trading dyan. Medyo konti ang control natin sa stocks. Okay? Sa real estate, may control ka pa rin, pero mas more kaysa stocks. And worst case that will happen sa real estate, pag bumagsak ang value ng real estate, ng property, andyan lang ang property. Okay? Hindi mawawala. Ang stocks, minsan nung last December, bagsak, down na down ang mga stocks. Bumagsak ang value ng investment ko by 25%. Sabi ko, bakit ba? Bakit bumagsak? Hindi ko alam kasi medyo busy ako ng time na yun. Then I have to read, kaya pala bumagsak kasi ganito. But wala akong kalam-alam. Whereas with real property, with real estate, andyan lang. And then, ang daling basahin ng real estate sa New Zealand kasi ang mga factors that would affect real estate would be the government's policy. Okay? Number 1, kung ano yung policy ng government para sa property. Katulad dito, yung national government, they encourage na magkaroon na maka-claim uli ng tax break,
deductibility.
tax deductibility ang mga property investors. So that's good. We welcome that. So that means property investor will go back in investing in property, and market will go up. And alam naman natin lahat na everyday when we read the news, or kahit tayo na sa Filipino community, ilan bang mga kababayan natin ng kahit wala ng trabaho, no? Pero may mga dumarating pa rin looking for rental property. Imagine mo yun, ang daming shortage sa rental property pa rin. What does it mean? What does it tells us? It tells us na, hey guys, we need more investors sa real estate. If we're not going to do it, other people will do it. Huwag kayong na yung people are demonizing real estates, real estate investor. No, actually we're doing the government a favor, kasi if we're not going to do it, somebody will do it. Kaya nga Ora will do it. Kaya nga Ora is doing the property investment in
But
parang
kuya, di ba hindi nila natapos yung promise nga nila na before? Yeah.
di ba? Kulang pa rin sila. Sabi na 300 houses every year, but wala. Ang na-deliver lang na less than 100 lang. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan ng private entity, tayo na sa private sector, to help out the government. Okay? Now, maraming strategy sa property, but tonight, I'll just focus on the co-investment with friends and families, or shared ownership. Bakit maganda siya or entry level siya pagdating sa investment? Kasi sa property, minimum ngayon ay 10% deposit para ka makabili ng property. Yun ang pinaka-the best. Kung ikaw mismo, sarili mo, makakabili ka, do it. Okay? Kung bibili ka ng property by yourself, dito sa Christchurch, ang average ngayon, 750. Okay? 750,000, meron na kaming 4-bedroom, at nasa 400 square meter na yung lupa nun. 4-bedroom na yung bahay. Diyan sa inyo sa Auckland, 1 million. So, wag na nating gawing example yung mga taga-Auckland, kasi nakakalungkot yung value nyo dyan. Dito na lang sa Christchurch, 750. So, kailangan mo lang ng 75,000, 10% deposit kung ikaw bibili. Ivan, wala pa akong 75,000. Swerte ka kung may 10%. Minsan hiningi ng bangko 15, 20, di ba? Pero sabihin natin 10%, that's 75. Paano Ivan kung 20,000 lang, 30,000 lang ang pera ko? Di ba? Hindi ako maka-invest. So ilalagay ko na sa bangko. Again, balikan mo yung slide presentation kanina. Magkano lang makukuha mo na return pag sa bangko, no? So ito, the opportunity here sa co-investment with friends and families is, kahit na malit ang pera mo, sabi nga, pag pinagsama-sama mo yung walis tingting, nakakawalis ng dumi, di ba? Pero pag mag-isa lang ang tingting, walang magagawa, walang dumi na mawawalis yan. Same ang concept sa pera. In unity there's strength. So pag sama-samahin nyo ang mga 20,000, 5 lang kayo, may 20,000, may 100,000 na yon, di ba? And so ang pros nito is smaller capital requirement. Okay? And then you share the risk. Minsan kasi nakakatakot mag-invest sa property kasi paano kung bumagsak ang property? Lugi ako lang 'yun. Di i-share mo yung takot mo, 'di ba? Yung risk na nararamdaman mo. Minsan masarap yung may kasama ka na na
Chat ka, kuya.
Oo.
Lugi na tayo.
'Di ba? Paras kayo malugi kung malulugi man. Pero kung kumita, di paras kayo kumita. Ang saya din i-celebrate, 'di ba? Kapag kumita, ang saya i-celebrate. More heads are better than one. So, minsan kasi pag ikaw lang mag-isa, pag busy ka or marami kang iniisip, nagpapanik ka kapag kapag crunch time. So pagka meron kang ka-confide na friend or family na makakonsulta mo, then it makes things better. Okay? itong sa sa co-investment with friends, ang strategy namin dito is build and sell, okay? Or buy and sell, build and sell. So short-term return ang ini-aim namin dito na maximum 6 months, okay? We build the house kasi Elegant Key Homes can build the house within 4.5 months. Tapos on the 5th month to 6 months market na. Basta Christchurch siya. Ibang city kasi ibang mabagal din i-build eh. Ang cons naman dito sa co-investment with friends is dahil nag-invest ka na maliit, you only get the part of the house benefits. Don't expect na ikaw may-ari ng buong bahay ha. So, ang isa pa is relationship with other parties. You have to consider yung relationship mo. Dapat friends kayo. Okay? Kung gagawin nyo to na kayo lang ha, kailangan huwag kayo mag-away ha. Kasi pag nag-away kayo, nako, sakit sa ulo. Yan ang number one nyo dyan.
Strategy, kuya.
Ha?
Have to have exit strategy.
Yeah. Yes, mamaya discuss natin exit strategy. Pero isa yun sa kung kayong gagawa nito, kailangan sealed tight ang inyong samahan. Maraming nag-aaway dahil sa pera. Okay? Tapos dito, hindi pwedeng ikaw ang bossy dahil sa kung kahit na malaki ang kinontribute mo, you have to respect other people's opinion din. Majority makes a decision. Dito kasi may dalawang ways to vote dito sa co-investment with friends, no? One, depende sa amount na in-inject mo, or ginagawa namin, regardless kung magkano amount mo, si Mel's 10,000, si Tin 50,000, sa akin magkano sa 10, 50 kay Mel's, sa akin 40 kunwari. Dahil 10 lang kay Mel's, so dalawang option, no? So kung amount 10 over 100, yun ang vote ni Mel's. Okay, si Tin naman 50 over 100, so yun ang vote niya. Pwedeng ganon. Or pwedeng tatlo kami. So halimbawa, guys, Mel's, Tin, gusto niyo bang ibenta to? Kapag si Christine has 1 vote, Mel's has 1 vote, or me has 1 vote. So pwedeng ganon yung isang approach na per head ang votation regardless sa ilalagay na amount. So kung si Christine tsaka ako nag-decide na ibenta ang property ngayon, si Mel naman gusto, saka na natin ibenta kasi pangit pa yung market. So mananalo ang majority. Okay? Ngayon, kung matampuhin ka, nako, huwag ka mag-join sa co-investment with friends. Okay? Hindi pwede matampuhin dito. Okay? Tapos, ang isang problema mo, kung kayong gagawa nito, is choosing the right project. Alin ba yung project dito na natin? At saan tayo? Sa Auckland ba? Hamilton, Wellington, Invercargill? Magre-renovate, bibili ba tayo ng old property? Or magbibili ba tayo ng brand new property? Ano ba maganda? Yun, ang dami nyong aalamin. Isa pa sa cons is the market value may go down upon completion. Kung i-build niyo yung property or binili niyo yung property ngayon, di ba, binili niyo yung property brand new. I-build pa lang ang property na brand new. Tapos after 4 months, nag-down ang market. Yun, sorry, medyo pangit. Pero nangyari na yun sa amin. We still managed to make money kahit na bumaba ang market. Kapag gumanda naman ang market after mo ma-build, congratulations, di ang saya-saya. Okay? So yun ang pros and cons.
Kuya,
yes.
sorry kuya. Someone just messaged me if you can majority puro English kasi she shared out to English speaking viewers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought okay. Yeah. I was Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I thought our visitors for tonight are all Filipinos. Okay. Okay. So for English speaker, let's recap the pros and cons of co-investment with friends. So the pros, you just need smaller capital. You don't need a lot of money. Even if you have 5,000, 10,000, doesn't matter. So long as you have money, it's still money. And that's way better than putting that money in the bank. Okay. Sorry, bankers, if we have bankers here. And then with the co-investment, you share the risk with your friends and families. The financial burden, there's a lot of risk involved in properties. Okay, but these are controllable risks. The only thing is that you have to understand the whole property game in order for you to understand this risk. As I mentioned before, people are scared or afraid of risk because they don't understand the whole thing to begin with. When I was young, I was so scared of the dark, you know. Um, until now, I'm still scared of the dark. No, just kidding. So when I was young, I'm scared of the dark. And then when I realized, when I was growing up, I realized the reason why I was so scared of the dark is because I don't know what lies ahead after 20 meters, after 30 meters. You know, I don't know whether there's a cliff in there, um, or
A
somebody
monster.
will somebody might hurt me in there. I don't know. But if I know, because I still walk on the same path, same road during the daytime, and I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. But during nighttime, I'm quite hesitant. I'm a bit scared. So it's only because in the absence of light, and light means knowledge. In the absence of knowledge, everyone will be scared. So all you have to do to address that issue in your head is to learn, invest in yourself, ask questions. You can ask me, you can ask people around. Ask the right person though. Do not ask your marites na friends na kasi maybe they're not into property. So ask the right person. And with the co-investments, the best strategy here that we do is we do it on a short term, like maximum 6 months. After 6 months, we distribute the profit. I don't want to do co-investment with friends for like a long-term rental because you see, guys, there's a lot of things that can happen after 1 year. Maybe your friends will go get married, you know. Maybe your friends needs the money. They need to take out their investments. So it's for me, it's safer if we limit the investments within the maximum 6 months term. Okay. And again, with us in Elegant Kiwi Homes, we can build brand new houses within 4.5 months, market it for the next several 1.5 months. Yeah, just like what we did in the past. Yeah. So, but the most important thing here is maintaining your relationship. The cons is maintaining your relationship with other parties. You need to make sure that you're good. You have a very, very good relationship with them, especially in decision. That's why if you're going to do this without my guidance, because you guys can do this without my guidance, just make sure that you understand the rules of engagement. Okay, what happens if someone breaks out of the wanting to pull out their investments, and then the decision making here, majority always wins. And another cons here, if you don't know what project to choose, then it's a bit difficult to make money. And then another issue to consider is market value may go down uh, upon completion of the project. It happens, but then for if you have a mentor or people who can guide you, who knows all of these, then you can address most of the cons. It's more on the pros than the cons. Okay, that's why they said trust the pros. Yun
Yes.
pala yun sa pros and cons, no? As an example, how it works is that we have this build and sell. So there's like owner one, two, three, four, five, 20% share each, and then so I limit my for my projects. I limit my friends up to maximum 5 per project. And then I mix and match because I have some friends who are outgoing, and doesn't ask a lot of questions. I match them with similar attitude friends. And then I have, on the other hand, say I have another project, friends who are quite timid and shy. I match them with people who are timid and shy. And then friends who ask a lot of questions. I mix and match them with people who ask a lot of questions, so that kasi when you have a set of people na similar in attitude and values, you can easily get the things resolved when there's some issues. So that's an example for the build and sell. This is an example project that we did. This is not a Photoshop or something, huh? This is an actual project. We call this Project Victory.
Such a
This is
beautiful house.
Yeah, it's a beautiful house, 170 square meter, 4 bedroom in Housewell in Christchurch. We built this for a total of 99 days. Yeah, 99 days. Including staging and paint touch-ups, siguro mga 110 days. Yan. Umabot ka ng mga 110 days. So, mabilis namin na we finished this project quite fast. Inside, that's the house. So, with this Project Victory, by December, we managed to sell. So, we finished it in around late October, no? Mid-October. And then, from then, we fixed the landscaping, dress up the house. We built it with the cost to build the project is 779. So what I did, say you're the investor, everybody knows that we're going to build this at 779, and we're projecting to make at that time we're projecting 850 as a selling price. Actually, 850 is the lowest projection. We're expecting it can fetch up to 900. But then, back during in December, we just have a new government. So it's still not bad. We managed to sell the property at 76,000 profit. Okay? And then we spent 800 sa trade me, sa staging, feature lighting. Yan. So, again, this is different if you're going to build house with Elegant Kiwi Homes. Kasi sa build and sell, this is where the money comes, where the money goes. Dahil, it's because when you build a property without any buyer, you put it in the market will dictate the price, how much they wanting for that property. But if you are going to build the property now, chances are we will just build it for 780 or mga 790. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because
So you're gonna get the profit.
there's not much profit there. There's not
I'm
much profit for the bill for a client. Yeah, so the money is always in the investment in property, which is build and sell. Okay, when you build and sell, you use your funds. Okay, and dito, if you borrow, dito we use every year, kasi every month the property value goes up every month. I just mentioned earlier to Mels and Tin, since December, the land value in Christchurch have gone up by $20,000. The land value alone. Okay, the build, it's gone up a little bit by around 5% because the materials have gone up as well. So going back, we managed to sell. Somebody have offered 855,000 for this project. Okay, so we have 70,000 net profit, and then what we did was, so Vision owned 20%, which is 155,000 that they put in. So within 4 months, 4.5 months, sorry, 6 months, Oh, no, 4 months or 6 months. I think it's just 4 months, no? Kasi we built this faster. So they have 13,928. And then Mel's team, 100 grand, they got 8,985. And then Johanica, yan. Sa Elegant Kiwi Homes, kasing iba, there's a difference. So we joined the team. We joined the investment. Kung ano yung whatever you can't put in, we will take that share. So yeah, so that's the breakdown of the 70,000, and then we come out with a report to tell everyone like what's happening at the stage of every project. There's a report that we sent out to the investors for the stage of the project. Okay. Yeah, so that's the build and sell or co-investment with friends. That's how it works in a nutshell. Yun.
Kuya, you also have an app. Like, is it
Oh,
still available? Like, yeah, because people can still see the progress of the project.
yep. I can show the so with the app, the good thing here, that's another pala no. I'll just stop the sharing of this and then I'll share my app.
While Kuya is trying to share the app,
While
I'm
you're
just
while you're looking for that, Kuya Ivan, we just want to quickly share for us and Mel's. So again, we really want to, of course, we do share our experience here. So we want to try it ourselves, take the risk, of course. And it was so easy. It was like personally me, Kuya Ivan, I like stock investing. I've been doing it since 2012. And I really just want, parang, I work hard for my money, the active income. So I also parang, I also want for money to work for me. And that's for me is yes, stock market investing, yes, investing in myself a lot for personal growth and the real estate as well. Just touching that. I'm not into that big time, but slowly touching the water. So the co-investing with Mel's and us after our event was really easy, right, for
yeah.
us. And
So
I like it.
disclaimer lang dun sa Melds na ano na it wasn't just me. It was a team as well of friends that have co-invested. So I represented the group. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's yeah, I totally agree with inflation and putting your money in the bank. So if you have some savings, that would be, and you have some good friends, really good to give it a try. Explore the um, real estate investment in New Zealand. If you're not ready to buy your home yet, but if you already have your home, maraming ways nga, no? Maraming ways, which we talked about last time. And kinukulit namin si Kuya Ivan no, na we'll have a master class after this. So that they can go into details, or if you want more easy, ayaw mo mag DIY, you can co-invest through Elegant Kiwi Homes. And why Christchurch, Kuya? Tell us why Christchurch. So this is not limited. You don't need, again, I'm in Nelson is in Auckland. You don't need to
Yeah.
be in Christchurch to invest in
To be
Christchurch.
honest, Kuya, nilagay mo ba kami sa area na hindi masyadong maraming tanong? Kasi I didn't we didn't really ask questions. And people ask me a lot. Like, to be honest, I don't know because I trust Kuya Ivan. I trust
Yeah.
Kuya Rex. And I trust Kuya Ivan. I just wait for the money to be back into our account.
Yeah. So yeah, of course, as I said, kasi we have to profile every investors. Kapag as I said, it should be similar people, similar thinking, similar attitude, will achieve similar result. Yeah, and so
Tapos
that's
ang
why, yeah.
sabi nila Kuya Ivan nung time na yon, the possible income we will get from this co-investment, the return will be pangkape. So we didn't really expect a lot. So but pwede siya pangkape sa Paris. Di ba?
Good
Kasi ang
enough
mahal
for
ng kape
one
pa
Louis
yun.
Vuitton. Yeah. So this is our even if you're not in Christchurch, by the way, Elegant Q Homes can build. We have projects in Hamilton. We have. Oh yeah, we are
Libra.
going to start a co-investment project in Hamilton. By the way, yeah. So you can do Hamilton. You can do Christchurch. And Hamilton and Christchurch kasi it's easy for us to control. Okay, so and no matter where you are in New Zealand, you can access our project management software using your mobile phone. So as an example for that project victory earlier, we have this a project management. It shows here that on June the 2nd, we started the dig out, and then foundation June 8th, and then frames was delivered June 19th. So June, July, August, September. By September 19, house is finally inspected for final inspection, and then final walkthrough September 25. So technically, house is finished September 28. If we're going to, you're going to say, maybe I don't see. There's no proof. So we're going to look at the photos. Again, you can access the photos as well, huh? No matter where you are in the globe, actually.
This is
So
unique.
from here,
This is unique with Elegant Kiwi Homes. They share it to their clients.
yeah, I think we're the only company in New Zealand that offers access to our project management software. Every companies here don't share their project management software with the client. So we wanting our client, we wanting transparency to our client. So makita nyo in here, this photo, May 31. Yeah, deliver yung pile of dirt there. And then, so that's second June. And then we got the frames, frames around what? Frames June 20. Pinapakita, I'm showing you the data of the property. Yan. So June, and then July, August, September. Let's go September, fast forward. You can see all the stages of the house as it progresses. Okay. Yeah, and then finally, the house is completed. Around, wala pang landscaping. House is completed by, but yeah, October. Late na photo. Yeah, so around that time, your house is finished. And then, yeah, landscaping follows. And yeah, so 4.5 months, house is finished. And then after that, we started marketing. And at the time, we have clients wanting to sign up with a contract. We were thinking, because we know that if we sold the property by around February or March, we could have made more money. But then, sometimes those factors you can't. It's there's already a contract, so the decision is whether to accept that contract or not. So we decided, the majority decided accept the contract. So there you go. So even if we're in a vacation, we signed the contract. And
Yeah, you were in New York.
yeah, I was in New York, nagbabakasyon during that time when we signed the contract. But you see, we can do business wherever we are in the globe, no? That's how the internet works na. So yeah, that's what, if we're going to invest or do co-investment or co-ownership with Elegant Key Homes, we can guide you, and we can with all the legalities, and we want to avoid those cons. If you don't know the nitty-gritty, you will end up having a bitter quarrel or fight with your friend. Again, in order of our value in life is in order of priority should be God first, friends, families, and then money should be the last. So in the event that there's a conflict, there's a clash with your friends and money, then put your friendship first before the money. That's how it works. Okay? Any questions?
And yes, of course, we have a lot of burning questions. So thank you so much, Kuya Ivan. And again, guys, we don't want you to just, if you're here tonight watching this, please don't let this pass. Like, like learn and then not execute, because honestly, it's a waste, right? We want you to really execute and get results. And then as you get results, you would like it and you're going to do it again. So maraming questions, Kuya Ivan. So let's open. Please do type your questions. I'm gonna read it here. And
Shout out mo
again,
muna
Kuya
sa
Ivan said you can do it yourself, but it will be harder probably. And hindi na siya magiging passive income if you're gonna do it yourself, right? because you will have all the headache in the world, because it's not easy. I
Yeah.
was like, yes.
Actually,
So let's
yeah, that's right. It's not the amount of risk involved in building a house is just too much to bear.
without
Mind you, dati
experience.
medyo makapal ka pa tong hair ko, but now, yeah. But with through experience, no, I have I experienced how to lose money. Okay, after losing money, I vowed not to lose money again. So I don't embark on super duper risky projects. I just go on projects that are manageable, and I'm very confident that I can make money. So the Project Victory was one of the project that we did, and it was sold at the lowest point of the property. The property went down around fourth quarter in 2023. So not bad, not a good timing, but still we made money. Mm.
Mm. And I just want to also really highlight, the guys, if you think we're just advertising and like trying to invite you, it's really we're doing this because we really want you to enjoy what we're enjoying as well. And if we don't do this, and you don't know me, you don't know Mels, you won't have any access to this information, guys. And that's why we're here tonight, taking time to share this to you. So this is not just this is not just like trying to advertise a company. This is really
Mm.
actually about getting involved people to have the chance to earn, even if wala kang knowledge, because you have the access to the people who are very experienced,
Mm.
and who made mistakes in the past, and who would tell you, hey, there's actually a better way, who's wanting to shortcut you to succeed rather than make a lot of expensive mistakes because he already made it. So thank you, Kuya Ivan, for your mistake, and thank you for, it's actually showing vulnerability to our community that, hey, it's quite scary out there, but if you the lessons, those failures in the past are, we're using it now to actually help more people. So there is always a reason why things happen. So, and that's
Mm.
why, and again, I want to honor Kuya Ivan na talaga to, kasi tagal, I know when we were talking to him last year, he got lots of hesitation. And he was like, am I ready for this? But I said, yes, you are ready for this. Pinilit talaga, no? And now he found a way on how we can, aside from teaching, how to do it practically, like, like this co-investment thing through their company. So we won't be here in front of you guys if this is not legit. This is something that we just really want to share to you. So I'm gonna read some of the questions. I think overtime na, no?
Okay
Okay.
lang.
Somebody said,
Shout out
let's
daw from Auckland, si Redine Gulapa Makaluta and Werlito
let's do this
Tigalo
na daw.
Suan.
Ito, hindi ba affected sa Brightline kung isell after 6 months? Yes.
There's okay, kami, whatever you do, there's always tax. Okay? A lot of people are like, nah, I'm not going to invest in property because I need to pay the bright line tax. All right. If you're not going to invest in property, or invest in property, or if you're not going to make the move to invest in property, then there's no income. Then there's no return. Right? Then better let your money sleep in the bank. The reason why you're paying tax is
You
because
earn money.
you make money. Okay? Mm.
So that's actually one thing that's stopping people because you don't want to pay tax. But when you're paying tax, that means you're earning, right? So
Yes.
you
Yeah,
shouldn't be scared of not paying tax
Because it's only a
because
percentage of your income. Yeah.
correct. Mm.
yes. So meron to Kuya Ivan, no?
Pwede ba gamitin ang equity sa pag-build and sell? Um, Depends. Okay. So, yes and no. Ideally, this the for if you're going to use your equity, I suggest you do it yourself. Okay? We can guide you if you want us to guide you, we can. Okay? Meaning do it yourself. Don't get other shared co-investors. Why? You have the equity na nga eh. So
Mm.
you make more money. Mas maganda you get all the pie rather than sharing that pie. Okay, Ivan, makulit ako. Gusto ko talaga wanting to use the equity. Then the answer, fine. Yes, you can. You can use the equity for to build and sell, but you have to work out what is your prevailing interest rate, and are you able to sustain that interest? The return that we have is around, did we do 18% yata?
18.
No? 18,
18%.
yeah, 18% ROI. So of course,
Yeah.
that's not guaranteed, huh? That's not guaranteed. So, for example, if you're paying what a 6.5 interest rate right now, if you make 18, hey, that's happy days, no? I think maybe the lowest would be ROI wise. The lowest could be like 10, no? Based on my experience. So even if your interest is around that, you still make money if you take out your equity. But ideally, for projects like this, you should use your cash savings money that instead you put it in the bank, sleeping and making 1.5, 1.25 interest. Then, you can make like 18% interest rate. Is there a minimum investment? Okay, me personally, um, guess we it's difficult to accept yung as I said, I limit for one project. I limit 5. So Ivan, I only
Shares.
have 10,000. So what you do is go with your friends, form a group. So you have one group, then say one group is you manage to go with 100. There you go. You have you can have 100 as a group, di ba? Mm. Kasi
Mm.
it's difficult for one project if you do it, no? Say you guys do it, there's like 20 of you. My gosh, don't do that. The amount of sending the information, getting everyone to vote. Hey guys, are we going to post get this real estate agent or not? Um, can you imagine 20 people asking for you to their opinion one by one? That's a nightmare.
Yeah. So yeah, I
Mm.
think 5 or maybe 3 if you have some cash. So
Yeah.
yes, this is a really good idea, and I think our dream here as well, the bigger vision for us is to invest as a community in a bigger, like Kuya Ivan, we talked about this during our live event last year. If we can make it, we know like Chinese, the Indians communities are doing this. They're making it big, like investing more, buying like a land, and that's our dream in the future that we can do this. But for now, we're like slowly just starting small amounts muna, no? But I know Kuya Ivan will make a way in the future for all of
Yeah.
us to do it.
Actually, no, that's one of my motivation. Because when I started in the property here in Christchurch, people ask, so where are you from? Philippines. Oh, are you a nurse? No. IT? No. And kasi Filipinos are not very common in the property game. There's not much of us represented in the property game. Lahat tayo parang we're all like, there's a lot of us when you say Filipino, nurse, IT, We're so well known in that field, but we're not well known when it comes to property investments. Who are well known in property investments? The Chinese, the Indians, you know?
Mm.
So
Let's
why
get
can't
our
we?
pie.
Yeah.
Let's have
So
a
why
bit of
can't
our
we? That's
share.
why. Yeah, that's why when Mel's and Tin asked me to share my knowledge, initially I'm quite hesitant. I'm like, I don't want people to think that I'm promoting my business. But to be honest, even if you invest or not, it doesn't affect our business. We have a lot of projects in our plate anyway.
Have
But
built over 100 houses or more.
150 houses.
Yeah, 150
Yeah,
houses.
go. Yeah, so we have our main motivation is we wanting to share our knowledge to our kababayan here in New Zealand. If we manage to do it, then you can do it. If you go, so baby steps lang. I encourage you to do baby steps in property investment. If this is your first time, just do baby steps by doing co-investment muna. And then once you get the hang of it, then you can, go into bigger things. When I back when I was when I was 19 years old, I'm very very good at stock market. Fast forward, I'm now 40-ish. I forgot what I learned back when I was 19 20 years when I was 20 years old. So I invested again starting last year in stock market. Slowly I put in little amount of money muna, like $500, and then put more, 200 after a month. And then when I get the hang of it, there you go. I go all in. Yeah.
So, itong next question is, cash basis po ba ang investments?
Yeah, ideally yes. Because I'm telling you, as an accountant myself, former accountant, it makes sense to put not to put your money or let your money sit in the bank, because again, even if you read in the Bible, nasa Matthew 15, yung parable of the talents, if you read that story, it's so amazing. 2,000 years ago, during the time of Christ, it says there, the story, no? It says he said to the third person who didn't invest the talent or the gold that he has. He said to the guy, You fool! You should have at least in put that money in the bank. It could have made at least some interest. I was like, wow, 2,000 years ago, people know that putting your money in the bank is the lowest form of investment. But here we go, 2,000 years later, there's still a lot of people who don't know that concept. So, yeah, the lesson learned, read your Bible. Huh?
Yes.
Yun.
So, Kuya Ivan, here's another question. Say we have money to start co-investing. Where do we start? And I think it's the same question. I want to be a co-investor of Elegant Kiwi Homes. Where to start? So, guys, if you registered in this webinar, we will be emailing you how we can have an exclusive Zoom where we can talk more about the details on how you can really get started as well.
I-
And
I-
yes, we
I'll
will
just
be
clarify,
happy.
no? I'll just clarify, Tin. You're not investing under Elegant Kiwi Homes, ah. We don't accept any investors. Um, we are here to teach you how you can do co-investing with your friends. We will guide you with our knowledge for free. We're not going to charge you any fee. So our role is just to mentor you. Okay, we
Facilitate
want you to
as well.
succeed. So we will choose the right property because with our years of experience, kahit nakapikit na kami, we know which area will make money. That's the reason why even if a lot of our friends wanting us to go to Auckland, we still don't go to Auckland because we still maximizing the ROI here in Christchurch. Christchurch is still a good place for property investment. People maybe in Aucklanders will like, yeah, of course, and Hamilton. Yeah, it's also we're going to start that one. So in just quickly in Christchurch, for example, a five if you have $500,000 of money, You can buy a land for 400,000 and 100,000 towards the build, which is not enough. So you need a little bit more money, no? In Auckland, good luck if you can find a $500,000 section. Maybe you go for 1 hour away from Auckland. So
Not even one
there's
hour.
yeah, but in terms of ROI, so with our money here in Christchurch and affordability of property, it's good return than putting your money more expensive in Auckland and less return. So dito na lang muna kami. But yeah, Hamilton project, we have got the building consent of Hamilton. I think we will start that one really, really soon because that's how we work it out. We don't accept, or when we do co-investment with friends and families, we don't get their money until we get the building consent, because day one is when we start digging the ground. That's where that's like the day one, because we're not interested in the money really. We're interested more on showing you how this is done and to mentor you so that you'll get inspired and get the hang of investing in property.
Yes. Diba? Grabe, sobrang generous, guys. And that's why when you're generous, when you give value to others, you get blessed as well. And that's why we really believe here. That's why we do this, make time to set this webinar. It takes days and days and days of our precious time to make this happen. So that's why, because we want to share it to our community. Otherwise, we'll just keep it in our thread with Kuya Ivan and not share it to you.
So we're
Uh,
sharing you, the experts in our community. So pwede sanang kami na lang ni Kuya Ivan and nila Kuya Rex mag-chat all the time kasi marami kaming questions. But now we are sharing them to all of you guys. I know not lots of you know Kuya Ivan. I know lots of people as well. I share, and my knowledge sa work. But now we're expanding sa 150,000 members of Pinoys in NZ. So we're really lucky that we have these generous people of yeah, like they are very busy but they really make time.
So for if you're interested sa co-investing with and wanting Elegant Qs to help you out, or in one of our projects, just send us an email sa inquiries, ENQURIES at ekh.co.nz. O kung naila pa kayo mag-spell ng inquiries, just Elizabeth at ekh.co.nz or Ivan at ekh.co.nz. Yun.
yes. And yes, guys, if you also entered your email address where when we set this webinar, we will be emailing you more details, giving you an exclusive invitation then sa Zoom, no? So that if wala kang friends or walang pera ang mga friends mo, make friends pa rin sa kanila, but you have to make new friends.
Make it.
Ano daw yan? If your friends are talking all gossips, you will reap more gossips. If your friends are talking about how to uplift themselves, more investments, money, chances are you make more money. Di ba? Now, paano po pag wala akong friends na, na may pera? You are in the wrong circle. Dapat go out of your circle and find people who are like-minded. Okay? So, yun lang.
Yes. So check our comment below if you want to get more emails, guys. Again, that's why we are creating opt-in page so that you can enter your email para may follow-up kasi, after this webinar, if you
You
don't do
forget about
anything,
it.
you forget about this. Tapos, kukulitin namin kayo sa email to remind you that, hey, come on, take actions. This is just, again, we want to go beyond information. We want you to have a very like this tonight, a very clear direction on, hey, I want to co-invest. It's too complex if you're gonna DIY, but we're still talking about the masterclass with Kuya Ivan, because it's gonna be like he said, oh, if I have to create a masterclass, it will take me 40 hours to create all the the the
Material.
materials for that. But again, yes, this is like information and then execution and
Yeah.
taking massive actions. Kasi you have to
Can
make
I,
decisions if you want to get results.
Tin, can I share with them for those people wanting to if you wanting to ask more about the experience perspective ng isang co-investor, you can ask Mel's
Health
or
and
Tin.
Christine and team.
Yeah, you can ask them kasi they tried joining in one of the project. So you can ask them kung how easy what's the experience like.
Kuya, nahirapan kami kasi pag-send ng pera, sabi mo,
Napuno.
mali yung number na sinendan. Was a joke.
But yeah, honestly, based on experience, it was really easy, straightforward. Of course, our personalities. Ako, I love money working for me, so I'm not very fussy as long as I know and trust. Again, I invest in the stock market. That's the same way for me. Just put money and then let the
Forget.
CEO of like BDO, BPI. I don't know, like BDO made like I think 16. I don't know how many billions. So you get a cut from their hard work, and that's the concept of this. Um, and of course, we will have more for you guys in store in Pinoys and NZ. We will be talking about business, um,
Tax.
investing, tax. So there's a lot that we and we'll pick the brain of those who are already doing it in our community and getting results. Because again, this is about shortcutting your results. Kasi pag nandito ka pa and then there's always someone ahead of you. So if you where you are and where you want to be, there's that person. Example, instead of how, look for the who, and that's what we're doing here. Okay, look for the who. So again, there is a comment there if you want, and then with Ivan's email as well. But kung wala kang friends, yes, we can. Yun nga, yun yung power of being in a community, in a group where we can do more if we're together rather than ikaw lang mag-isa. And yes, we can be our friends. Like, I think through Pinoys and Ensign, we expanded our network of friends, knowing people. And this is really genuine, guys. We're not just here to make vlogs or content to entertain you. We really want to have life-changing mga information and, again, execution for you here. So thank you so much, Kuya Ivan, for your valuable time. Nag-extend, as always, nag-extend kami palagi kahit 1 hour lang dapat.
And I quickly just say hi to everyone. Like quickly,
Yes.
Christopher Miranda Malare, our builder as well, trusted builder in Pinoys and NZ. Aris de Guzman, he said he's into Kiyosaki books, looking forward to learn more. Kuya Bong Palisok of Lights and he's got the lights and sound business. He attended our 2 webinars. He was there to provide our lights and sound, and he said he's the one that made a lot of value from it. So he was paid to do it, but he gained a lot because instead of buying Kuya Bong, can I share? Instead of buying youth, the second youth, he bought a second property dahil sa investment seminar namin. So he is really thankful kaya nagko-comment siya. Thank you, Kuya, for sharing your experience. Si Ben Mark Mercado, hello. Alma Voltaire, MVS. Attorney Bradley So, hello. Thanks for watching. Joyce from Timeless. Titus, as
Yeah, but how
always.
about our friends in Australia? They can still do it, right? Yung mga nasa Australia na gusto mag-invest sa New Zealand, can they do it?
Yeah, they can. Ano lang, ang risk lang for the when you go investing overseas, because Australia is considered overseas, no? The foreign exchange currency. That's one of the risks that they will face kasi when the property when the value of their money goes up or down when they put their money into the country, and vice versa when we return the money back, kahit kumita ka pa minsan mamaya pangit ang exchange rate, so net lugi ka pa rin unless they let that money stay in here in New Zealand, and then when they go here in New Zealand and then they spend all the Kiwi dollars in here, so yeah, okay pa rin.
Holiday dito,
New
di ba, sa
Zealand.
Queenstown?
Sorry?
Holiday sa Queenstown.
Oh
holiday
yeah,
sa
exactly.
Queenstown.
Yeah, holidays sa New Zealand, sa Queenstown. You have your money sitting here in New Zealand, di ba?
Libre na yung holiday nyo, guys, pag... So, I guess that's it
Hi
for
as
tonight,
well.
everybody.
Oh, wait lang.
Yeah.
Wait lang. Tapusin ko na lang. Ate Imelda, Ate Verly of Pinoy One Stop, Ate Jean, Ate Lou from Winton, from Marlon from dito lang sa Pokino. And I think, sino pa ba? Maraming nagpapasalamat. Thank you daw. And I'm
Thank
sure
you
maraming
so
pa kayong
much.
burning questions dyan. Just message our page and yeah, sign up on the link provided sa comment section. Because you know what, guys, this is not the first. This has been we've done this previously. If you're not in our
Emailing
system
list.
email list, you won't know, and I can't one by one message my friends and family. So hope you are in there so that automatically you'll get the email that there's another webinar for something else, webinar for business, webinar for stocks soon. We might be collaborating with someone really famous in Philippines. Wow.
Yes.
Lots
And
of
yes, visit our
exciting projects.
website.
Yeah.
So, of course, sa mga businesses who are, you want to promote your business, join our business network, visit pinoys.co.nz. We have, of course, our job listing as well, and our
Rental.
accommodation and rental. So, there's a lot in our website, guys, if you're not sure yet. And, of course, our Pinoys and NZ business finders. And we want to thank all our business owners who are supporting us sustain our group in Pinoys and NZ. And of course, it's a give and take,
Yeah.
We also help promote. So please support our business owners in our community.
Yes,
Yes.
because without them, we won't be able to sustain the group. 150,000 members. Every day, my scammer. We have 5 staff, paid staff. So, ganyan siya ka-busy. Imagine mo 5 staff just for the group. And yeah.
And of course, our mission here is helping Filipinos not just settle. Yes, we are so blessed to be in New Zealand, and hopefully, no, you feel blessed because I just feel so blessed. I just celebrated my birthday yesterday. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really live in paradise. And I know it is a season, no? Kung nagsisimula ka, mahirap. If you've heard Kuya Ivan's story when he started, binigyan ng heater, and where he is now is just part of the starting journey in New Zealand. Doesn't mean you stay there forever. You stay, of course, if you do something, especially if you get involved in our community, what we're doing here, you're definitely gonna prosper. So surround yourself with people who will help you grow, and that's what we do here in our community. So let's keep in touch. And again, I will email you for the next stage if you're keen to go invest with Elegant Kiwi Homes as well. And again, you can do it yourself. Kukulitin namin si Kuya Eva na mag-masterclass if you want to do it yourself. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Good night. Thank you.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Kuya
Thank you.
Ivan.
Thank you.